If your content feels random, your offers feel hard to explain, or your audience can't articulate what it is you actually do, this video is for you. I'm Dave Polikoff, and I help founders, consultants, and creators turn their expertise and skills into branded frameworks that attracts leads and builds authority. And today, I'm walking you through my signature method strategy. This is the key method behind how to define, brand, and promote your unique way of helping people so you stop sounding like your competitors, stand out in the feed, and finally turn your content into clients. First, let's be honest. Your audience is skeptical. They've been burned by bro marketers before. They've paid thousands for vague programs and frameworks that didn't deliver. So when they see your recycled 3 ways to write better hooks post, they scroll right past it. Why? Because generic content is everywhere. And in 2025, content without context doesn't convert. You see, audiences don't want more advice. They want proven systems with receipts from someone who's actually done it. They're asking themselves, is this person legit, or are they just another copy-paste coach? That's why you need a signature method, a branded, repeatable system that shows your thinking, proves your process, and positions you as the real deal. It's your calling card, your differentiation, and the thing that makes people say, damn, this person really knows their shit. Because only once they believe you can solve their problems will they trust you enough to pay you to do it. Make sense? Cool. Now let's actually talk about how to find and design your signature method. Most founders, they try to differentiate by personality. But the real power move is to differentiate by methodology. Your signature method isn't just a clever name or a cute acronym. It's the branded blueprint you become known for, the one that shows up in your content, in your offers, and in your client results. So here's how to build your signature method step by step. Step 1, reverse engineer the transformation you offer. Start at the end. Ask yourself, what consistent outcome do I help people achieve? Is it booking more sales calls, building a standout personal brand, or maybe scaling without burning out? This end transformation becomes your North Star. Now, work backwards. What had to happen in order for that transformation to be possible? These become the core phases or milestones of your signature method. Think, what was broken when they came to you? What do they have to learn, build, or implement before the outcome became real? What you're doing is you're mapping the client journey from chaos to clarity. Now here's step 2. Break your process into 3 to 5 repeatable steps. Now be careful here. You're not writing a textbook. You're building a storyline. What's important is your audience needs to see themselves in this framework and believe that they can move through it. So break the transformation into 3 to 5 distinct stages. Each one should represent a core mindset shift, a process or asset they build, or a milestone they hit. For example, if you help people build personal brand content, your stages might be clarify their brand DNA details, deliver their brand positioning, install their content engine, launch the lead system, and then monetize with offers. Now your prospects know what to expect and believe you've done this before. Got it? All right, let's move on to step 3. Now we're going to name each framework in each stage. This is how you move from generic advice to proprietary IP. But here's the thing, don't overcomplicate it. Just name it like you would name any other product, like the content engine or the core growth method or the 4P sales framework. Do the same thing for each stage. Even simple names like design, define, distribute can work as long as they feel connected to your signature method. Now, step 4, pressure test it with your past clients or case studies. Before you slap a trademark on it, validate it. Ask, have I used this exact sequence with clients before? Are these the actual stages they moved through? And does this help me explain what I do more clearly? If yes, awesome. If not, tweak the stages until they reflect your real process, not just your idealized one. And here's a pro tip. What you can do is just look back through past content you've shared and got traction with. It might already signal that these are the stages within your signature method. Package those ideas into your method. Now that you have your signature method, here's how to turn it into the core differentiator of your brand. This is the difference between cute framework and full-on growth engine. 1, it becomes your content framework. You no longer need to wonder what to post because your signature method is your content calendar. Here's how to use it. Break each stage of your method into a series of weekly content themes. Each week, focus on one step of the method. Teach, riff, or storytell around that step from multiple angles. How to, mistakes, myths, lessons learned, case studies. Repeat every 4 to 6 weeks with new angles to create repetition and brand memory. For example, if stage 1 is clarify your brand DNA, your weekly breakdown could look like on Monday, common mistakes founders make when clarifying their message. On Wednesday, a personal story of how you developed your brand DNA. And then on Friday, a carousel breaking down the 3 traits every clear personal brand has. This trains your audience to associate you with your method. You see, you're not just posting, you're teaching a system, and every post points back to your expertise. Now, number 2, it becomes your sales narrative. You're no longer just helping them grow or doing coaching. You're installing a proven system. Here's how to position it. On sales calls, say, my goal is to install, insert your method name, inside your business. Walk them through each stage of your method like a roadmap. Tie their pain point to a missing piece in your method. Sell the installation, not the access. This shift positions you as a strategic operator, not a service provider. A methodical expert, not a motivational guide. A category of one authority, not just another freelance coach. And pro tip, on every sales deck or discovery call, dedicate one slide to your method. Make it visual, make it simple, make it feel like the thing you must have. All right, now number 3, your signature method becomes your offer structure. This is where your method starts earning revenue. Every stage of your signature method becomes a module, a milestone, or a deliverable in your offer. Let's break it down. Are you a coach or consultant? Then your entire program should walk them through the method. Each session equals a stage. Each bonus equals a support tool. Do you have a digital product? Well, each chapter or module teaches a specific step in the method, aka your method becomes the table of contents for your digital product. Do you have a done-for-you agency or service? Well, structure your workflow around the stages of your signature method. Onboard clients by telling them, we'll walk you through our signature 4-step method so you get predictable results. Got it? Cool. So here's your homework for the week. Plan your next 4 weeks of content around each stage of your method. Update your sales deck or pitch deck to include your method as the thing they're buying. Audit your offers to make sure they're delivering on your signature method step by step. Then create one visual asset, a diagram, a flowchart, etc., that represents your method. This becomes your most important content and sales tool. You do this right, and your signature method won't just help you stand out, it will help you scale. Now, I get figuring out and branding your signature method could feel like a lot. But you know me, I love to build GPTs. So that's why I built a free Signature Method GPT that walks you step by step through the exact prompts I use with clients to extract, organize, and name their signature method. It's like having a strategy call with me without the calendar dance. So grab it free using the link in the description below and start building your framework that will power your content, offers, and authority for years. In the next video, I'll show you exactly how to plug your signature method into a weekly YouTube system that drives content, clients, and credibility all at once. Watch that video next to see how the strategy comes to life. See you over there.